Welcome to MojoPlays, and today we're taking a look at 10 times Lara Croft ventured deep into the recesses of other video games. Before we begin, we publish new videos all week long, so be sure to subscribe to MojoPlays and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos. Final Fantasy Series. On the surface, this might be one of the most bizarre crossovers in both franchises' respective histories. Whereas Lightning Returns Final Fantasy XIII contains Lara's outfit as a costume for Lightning, Final Fantasy XV and the Brave Exvius mobile games make Lara a part of the actual franchise. In Final Fantasy XV, there is a small chance that Lara will photobomb one of your picks when Prompto takes a photo. As for the Brave Exvius games, Lara is straight up a playable character that you can add to your party. She's even given her own unique job title, Tomb Raider, which is entirely built around inflicting physical damage while completely ignoring poison and blind afflictions. Sounds a little bit broken if you ask me, but what do I know? This is a mobile game I don't play. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. Call of Duty has gotten somewhat egregious in the crossover department, but funny enough, Lara Croft sort of fits, in a sense. Lara has never had that hardcore military soldier look, but somehow she doesn't look or feel totally out of place here. Regardless, some folks weren't happy with the way she was designed for Modern Warfare 2. Despite wearing her iconic top and short shorts, many found her face to be very un-Lara-like, very generic and just far too realistic. It didn't help that she cost a pretty penny to purchase with all of her additional cosmetic items. Come on, 20 bucks? Hero Wars Alliance. Typically, we refrain from putting mobile games like Hero Wars on these kinds of lists, though this crossover was too bizarre to ignore. In 2024, Lara Croft was added into Hero Wars Alliance, and her inclusion was taken in a somewhat different approach compared to Final Fantasy Brave Exvius. While she still focuses on physical damage, Lara can utilize abilities that buff the team's critical hit chance, stun enemies, and even heal herself and her allies. Her AoE game is strong, and coupling that with her aforementioned abilities make her a worthy party member. Fall Guys. Since its release in 2020, Fall Guys has been filled to the brim with an endless ocean of costumes based on other video game characters. In June 2023, Season 4's second Fame Pass added our beloved Explorer to Fall Guys. Unfortunately, it was met with little excitement. To be fair, we're not quite sure what might have happened behind the scenes to make this occur. Still, couldn't we have gotten some kind of special map like what we saw with Sonic the Hedgehog and Aloy? Dead by Daylight. Yes, it seems that Lara Croft will pop up into just any video game whenever Embracer Group feels like selling the license. In 2024, Lara made the unexpected appearance in Dead by Daylight as a brand new survivor. Though her perks were faithful to her character with their focus on acrobatics and hunting for items, this crossover caused some confusion among the DBD community. Many players began debating whether her inclusion fit the game's aesthetic and themes, or if there is room to be made for horror-adjacent IPs. Regardless of how one may feel, you're bound to run into Lara players every once in a while. Fortnite. It was only a matter of time before we saw Fortnite show up, right? I mean, come on. Well, to the game's credit, Fortnite was probably one of the most passionate crossovers we have seen in the game. Chapter 2 Season 6 allowed players to obtain Lara Croft via the season's Battle Pass, and she came in a few different styles. The first you'd unlock was her recent appearance from the prequel trilogy published by Square Enix. The second skin you could unlock for her was based on her mid-2000s appearance in Tomb Raider Anniversary, Legend, and Underworld. The final skin you could unlock, and this is perhaps the best of the three, was the classic skin, which was heavily inspired by her old polygonal appearance in the first handful of Tomb Raider games. There was also a gold version of the second skin, but it's meh. It really wasn't worth your trouble. PowerWash Simulator. While Lara Croft herself does not make a physical appearance, this was still a crossover no one would have anticipated. For the very first DLC pack for PowerWash Simulator, players were hired by Lara herself to clean various areas of her manor. Somehow, Croft Manor was caked in filth in various areas between the front of the manor to the obstacle course to her own treasure room. You could even clean up Croft Manor's own hedge maze to find more areas to clean. And to think that this DLC was given away for free, this was too cool, man. Brawlhalla. Well, if we aren't ever going to see Lara Croft in Smash Bros., we suppose this is the next best option. In 2020, Brawlhalla added not just one, but two Lara Crofts into the game. Fans of the original games and fans of the prequel games could freely choose whichever skin they wanted without having to worry about playing as different characters. No matter which skin you went with, Lara still played the same way as Diana, so mains could equip their favorite Lara skin and not have to suffer through learning a whole new character. Though, it is odd seeing her tangle with the likes of Rayman here. Naraka Bladepoint. So in this game, Lara Croft isn't technically in the game. If you already mained Matari in Naraka Bladepoint, maybe this didn't affect you as much. However, if you wanted to run around as if you were playing a Tomb Raider spin-off, well, time to learn a new character. Or just time to learn this game. In 2024, Matari got a brand new skin that basically allowed her to cosplay as Lara Croft. And admittedly, Matari already looks like she could very well be Lara Croft in this case. So if someone had told us that she was actually in the game here, we would have believed them. Astro Bot. In Astro's Playroom, a Lara Bot could be found when traversing GPU jungle, albeit in a spot that most players probably didn't even notice. Thankfully, the Lara Bot seen there makes a more prominent return in Astro Bot. Once you've rescued her from the Hieroglitch pyramids in Camo Cosmos, you can use the Gacha Lab to obtain her collectible item, a red raptor. Now you'll be able to watch the raptor chase Lara around your in-game PS5, and the special interaction is just absolutely adorable. What was your favorite Tomb Raider crossover? Let us know down in the comments, and be sure to subscribe to MojoPlays for more great videos every day.